Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our second episode of our Iconic and Friends. My name is Sharon Tan, and I'm actually the Chief Everything Officer of Iconic Co-working Space. So, Iconic Co-working Space is our little boutique co-working space, and we basically provide co-working spaces, private offices, which ranges from two-seater right up to six-seaters. We also provide services like meeting rooms as well as event space, and we do have hot desks as well. So people do come in on a day pass, come in just to work from here as well. So that's basically us as Iconic co-working space. And we started 3 years ago, and today we have kind of expanded the business, and we basically have would not have been where we are if it's not for all the fantastic support that we get from all our friends and our customers. So Iconic and Friends is actually a program that we kind of produce to have a chat with our customers and our friends to kind of show appreciation. It's really our appreciation to our customer who have supported us along the way and customer who continue to support us. So we basically produce this program together with Choobub Creatives to actually have this program, which is done live, not Zoom, not online. It's actually done live from location, real equipments, and you can see that these are all real, all these are real, okay? These are real stuff. And it is done in different location of Iconic Co-working Space. So, those of you who have seen the first episode, you will see that we did it from our little piano lounge, and this is another lounge that we have. So just to showcase to you all what we have in Iconic Co-working Space. So today's topic is a bit special. Today's topic is if you look at it, the title, it basically means growing a taboo business. What's a taboo business? In a sense here, we are talking about death and funerals. It's a topic that a lot of us are not comfortable talking about, including myself. I'm one of those people who, if I drive past the cemetery, I try to look away. So I'm a bit of that kind. I'm sure I'm not alone. But then again, death and funeral is something that we cannot avoid. We have to. We sorry, I have Dr. Eric behind the scene. So we have to face it. It's something that we need to face eventually. For family or even for ourselves, right? So today we have Dave and Daniel, which has gracefully accepted my invitation to come and have a chat with me. And those of you who know myself and Dave, you would know that I've known Dave for 20 years, right? So he's not that old, not as old as me. I know him when he was a kid. We used to work together. And when we started Iconic, when we opened doors to Iconic, I was pleasantly surprised when Dave actually contacted me and says that, hey, Sharon, I'm looking for an office. So he came with Daniel, they look around, and voila, they have been here, and we're really grateful for them to be here. And it has been a great journey, a great experience having all of you here. And today we are going to talk about what they do. Dave basically is the business development director, and Daniel is the district service director for Nirvana Memorial. Okay, so we all know that Nirvana Memorial have basically changed the whole landscape of funeral services when they came into Malaysia. So I leave it to both these handsome gentlemen to introduce yourself. So maybe we can start off with Dave.
Hi, my name is Dave. I'm business development director for Nirvana Malaysia. So I've been in the industry for 7 years.
Okay, then my name is Daniel. So thanks Sharon for inviting us. So I think I'm quite happy because this is my first time in English live show. Okay, then I think it's a bit nervous, but I think will be better later, right?
Yes,
I'll say
that's always the
then will
first.
be better. Okay, then I was a designer, so I come into business for 4 years. Then I'm a district service director. Okay, then maybe what's the
Yeah, I
maybe
mean, you are business
Yeah.
development and you're service director, right?
Mm.
So what's the difference?
I manages in agencies, and I convey messages from the management all the way down to the staff. So this is my basic major job scope.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so you guys basically, how do you operate? You operate like a agency. You consider like a sales agency for Nirvana.
Yes, we are sales agency for Nirvana. We do sales marketing and all the from the selling the plots, packages, and servicing the clients is all under our care.
Okay, so it's everything when you sell something and then you have to basically serve it
Yeah,
in the event of an eventual death. So you basically have to
yeah,
manage everything for the people as well. I think this is, I have a lot of respect for you guys. It's really a job that is, I think is really tough. It's a job that I probably will not be able to do it. But it's something that is really it's at a time that people really need it, and you're there, right? and
yeah,
and I know it's not easy. You have to deal with a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, and but you are actually solving a problem, all right? For a family member which is faced with death, I mean, it's very difficult. You have to be
Mm.
you have to basically handle the grief, and then at the same time you have to handle all this, things about the funerals and things like that. So yeah, it's really great to have you guys around to support in times of a situation like this, right?
Yes.
So now Dave, I've known you, right, for a long time, right? We worked together. Then after that, you went on and you went and worked for you managed your family business and things
yeah.
like that, right? I was very surprised, and I think a lot of our friends too, right? All of you friends who are watching out there, we were all very surprised that, how come Dave is in this business? So maybe you can share with us, how did you get yourself into it? And you've been there for 7 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Since I left what I did, my first job was with Sharon. We worked together. I left the job and I managed my family business. For 11 years. Okay. I was tired for the 9 to 5 job, and that time I was only 36, and I told myself,
You
do
just
I
gave
need
away your age.
do I need to really do these 9 to 5 jobs until when I retire in my 60s? So I made a decision to close down everything, to sell off everything, and went into this business is by chance. I saw this advertisement. Okay, I saw the advertisement about recruiting these view writers. So I went to the industry for interview. Then they introduced Nirvana and insurance and view writing, three industry together to me. And now I choose the path. I choose the Nirvana path.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, what made you chose the Nirvana path? I mean, our previous organization, I would not be surprised if you chose the insurance path, because we were dealing with a lot of claims and
True.
insurance claims and things
Yes.
like that. So you going into the Nirvana path, did you receive a calling? Or how did you get there?
Because I like the cultures and customs of Chinese custom and cultures. So this industry give me a lot of opportunities to find out more about our 5,000 years customs and culture histories.
Oh, okay.
So at the same time, I get to know a lot of people, and I was surprised that within a 3 days event, I will become a good friend with them after that, because I handled the funeral from A to Z.
Right.
Yeah, they will become a good friend with me, and I make a lot of friends, and now they are my loyal customers. They give me referrals, they call me back, and one funeral is not for one person, it's for the
Yes.
whole family.
Yes.
The
Yes.
whole entire family
Or
is look
friends, right?
friends
Yeah.
are looking at your service. So if you provide a good service, all these business will come back to you.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, you were there during their toughest time,
True.
right? So it's
Yeah.
very different, right? Daniel, designer, architect,
Designer.
yeah, and how did you
Okay,
land? It's so different.
yeah, very different. I was an architect, and as Sharon mentions, okay. In fact, I think everyone know me. I have a dream. Okay, I want to be a entrepreneur.
Singer.
Singer is one, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Entrepreneur.
Can you sing for us?
Later maybe, not later, maybe another show. Then
Another show.
another show. So I want to become a entrepreneur. So to manage a business. In fact, okay.
Oh, okay.
Then I see this business. There's no what I call that the capital. There's no starting capital. It's just like agent fee to start the business. Then you also can recruiting people. Just Sharon say it's an agency business like insurance. We recruiting agents, you train them. Then you can like let's say to manage a group of people, train them to become a life managing director, something like that. Okay. Then it's also my what I call that. I think this 4 years lah. These 4 years I appreciate because achieve. I started an agency. Then
Which is like your own
yeah,
business,
small
right?
businesses.
Yeah.
Then we own so beautiful place. Then
Thank you.
yeah, we own the place. Then we have this kind of office. Then I think this what do you call that the dream because of dream. So it make us like can grow.
Give us a lot of opportunities and time to
Okay.
achieve our other hobbies.
Why didn't you pick insurance? Isn't that a much easier path?
For us, insurance is for me is a bit hard selling at
Okay.
a time. We are selling things to clients they might not need at a time.
Okay. Same with the funeral services.
Funeral
I don't
services
need it now.
you don't need it
I
now,
hope
but
I don't need it.
总有一
for
天
long
等到
time.
你。
Yes, one day is
One
something
day.
that we cannot avoid. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So Nirvana must give you a very good training, in order to have that confidence to approach people. I mean, this is like a taboo thing, right? It's like if you approach somebody. I mean, I had a stint about life insurance, right? So you tell people, in case something happened to you, choi, right? So but here you're talking about selling something which is when something happens to you when you die. Basically, you just have to tell people when you die, right? It's tough, right? How do you approach people? How do you do it in the way that people don't feel that it is such a taboo?
For us, actually, those clients are pantang.
Mm.
They are taboo about this product.
Subject, yeah.
This subject is not really our target market at this moment.
Okay.
We will put them aside. Wait until the one day something happens to their family members, they will know the assistance of us. They will call us back,
Right.
and we will provide a service, and they will see the whole thing. This will change their mindset. They have to see. They have to go through a funeral event to realize that the importance of pre-planning.
Okay. The key word here is
Pre-planning.
pre-planning, right? It's really about pre-planning,
Yeah.
making sure everything is in order, and it's also a responsibility for the family, right? So as long as you put things in order, so your family doesn't have to, run around like crazy, right? So it's a service that I think is of value. Just a quick stop to say hello to some of the friends who have come in and support us. Thank you so much. Okay. We have Chris. Hi Chris. Thank you so much. Oh, we have Poher, right? Poher said hello. I still remember once upon a time Dave was head of claims. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, colleague that was working with Dave. Hi, Michael. Michael, our first guest from last week. Oh, all right. Hi. Bob Lowe said, "Wow, amazing host." Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kun. Hello, Melbourne. Z from Melbourne all the way. 10 o'clock at night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And then you have Bob Lowe saying, now 7 months, good timing. Right. It's never a good time. It's not about good timing,
It's
right?
not about good time.
Yeah, it's something that can be anytime.
Yeah, it happens anytime.
Thanks for the comment, Bob. Vivian Xiao. Hello. Hi, Vivian.
Hello, Vivian.
We have Vivian Chin as well. Hey, I heard you had lunch with Eric today, right? Roy, hi Roy, thank you. Hey Rizal. Yo. Andito. Melissa. Oh, Jolene. Yeah, Jolene gave a very interesting comment the other day. She says, oh, I remember Dave. Dave helped me to unblock this taboo subject. So I guess you had actually gave Jolene some good education. It's not easy to educate Jolene, yeah.
No, I for my friends, they have seen. I don't. I just convey. I just share with them my story, about the servicing the clients, and then they change perceptions. They start thinking about this subject. They every time when I see them, they will start asking me. They are like curious about this topic,
About the story.
about the story about the funeral. They will keep asking, and
okay.
end up the gathering will be a funeral talk.
Right,
So they say, why
right.
always you talk about funeral and talk about your Nirvana? I say I didn't do that. But
Jolene, you started it.
you started it, Joey.
Okay. So
Maybe
it becomes a subject
Share.
of
Maybe I share a little
conversation,
bit lah.
yeah.
Share a little bit because I also have a group of friends that way back down. Okay, because I think some of my friends know my father passed away 16 years ago. So I explained to them because when is something happened to your family, I mean one member, then who can you look for? I mean, which company? Of course, it's a funeral professional company that you need to look for to manage the funeral. So I think Nirvana is one of the well-known company.
Yep.
Then that's why make us to become this business. I mean do this business. Then I think I also told my friend, hey, pre-plan is a must because you have to go through this journey. Even though your parents, your grandparents, or yourself, you have to face off this kind of this journey lah. So you have to like open up the topic. Then they know what we can do for their the planning, how much they want to spend. Because when we pay for the package, it's locked down the price because you have to pay in future. And future you have to pay very expensive. That's why not you lock down these prices, then you need to pay in the future. So they understand.
You pay in installments.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it's something that you're gonna use one day, right? Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, because in our previous background we're talking about medical evacuation,
Yes.
and a lot of people when we start talking to them, they say it's not going to happen to me. I'm going for a holiday, I'm happy, and nothing's going to happen to me. So it's like sharing experience and sharing stories does help people to open up their mind about certain topics that they don't think will happen to them.
It also because since we move into this working space, we promote our team as a fun team with a lot of colors. Usually when you see funerals, it will be black and white photos.
Yes.
So we put a lot of colors, we put a lot of energy, put a lot of fun into these businesses. That's why they change their perceptions.
Right. Yes, I do notice that your team of people that come in, they're all young, energetic, and yes, a lot of energy, and nobody is talking about sadness and things like that. They're all very has got a lot of energy. And I guess the iconic colorful theme actually goes well with you.
Yes.
And Dave and Daniel actually have a lot of events here through in our pitch deck, our rooftop. They make full use of the services, which is good, Let me see who else. Oh, there's a question here from Z, which says, does your service open to different religious background?
We only our service, we are only allowed to do non-Muslim business. Yeah. So all the other religions are okay. We can do pre-plan for them, except the Muslims. We don't have the authority to do this part of the service at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even without the Muslim religion, we are talking about Buddhism and Taoism. There's a
Taoism.
lot,
Yeah.
right? So you basically have to be very well educated, I guess,
Yes.
to so because this is also very sensitive. Religion is a very sensitive topic, and what more when you're talking about religion during a funeral, right? So
Yes.
so you guys have to be very careful. How do you get trained? I mean, you just now I was talking to you. You have like 400 people, 400 agents under you. How do you train them to make sure that they have the same quality, to make sure that they don't offend people? Because these are the time that people can very easily get offended, right?
True.
Yeah.
Besides religion, we also have local customs that will influence the funeral procession.
Yes.
It
Yes.
affects. So, for example, like Hokkien in KL and Hokkien in Klang, they
Different.
totally different. So we need to attend class from. We have classes provided by the company and also agencies ourselves. We will share the different experience and cases, real life cases with our agents, so they get the knowledge how to handle when they meet the same situation.
Okay. And you have like 400 agents with you, right? On top of having to handle your own customers, your own customers' requirement, how do you manage just 400 agents? Do you have every team of people? You have team leaders and things like that. How does it work?
Okay, I think of course we have team leaders to manage our own what you call that, the 马仔, so that's why when they start, I mean, they have to know to train people. Okay, we train them to train people. So
Train the trainer.
Yeah, train the trainers. And then of course I think it's quite good because Nirvana have a lot of classes, a lot of trainings that to give us to have to fit up all the knowledge, not only religions, not only like products, and also
Bereavement care.
some motivation,
Yeah.
and also some as in build up the team as well. So we are fitted on this kind of what you call that, knowledge. Then I think what I said, maybe they are self-disciplined. When it comes to this business, you have to be self-disciplined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, I just come in for fun, because they know what they're doing.
Okay.
Because funeral only one time, you cannot U-turn, you see. So they have,
That's true.
There's a
You make a mistake, you cannot say, okay, I
do it again.
correct.
Exactly. So
correct.
you got only one chance to do it right.
Yes. So that's why when we train them, it's quite okay. Our team is okay. Our team is healthy. Then I think
We have online classes. We have offline classes. We have on-job training.
So you organize those classes, or does Nirvana have a program that you basically get your agents or your downlines to join them?
Nirvana has a program every month that we have to go through.
Okay.
We have to guide them through. Then we have add-ons at classes from agencies ourselves.
Okay.
Will be taught by us, the leaders, and then we do have we will go and QC as a leader. We'll go and check the funeral during wait service to make sure that the quality is there. We go and
Okay.
go around and have a look whether they have any problems, whether there's any complaints or feedbacks from the clients. So we help them to
Right.
manage.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you have to spend a lot of time to kind of motivate and
Yeah.
keep the team together and all.
Yes.
How do you recruit this people, this team of people that you have?
How do we recruit?
Yeah, where do you find them?
Usually we recruit our clients' family members.
Oh,
They
okay.
have seen our services, so maybe they're interested. We will talk to them more about this.
Right.
Another channel will be through social media. We post our lifestyle. We post our job scope. So when they are interested, they will message us and inquire about the job. So we recruit them through these two channels mainly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you find your clients, right? Earlier you were saying that people who have experienced the funeral services, they will come to you, and then because you provide a good job, then of course they will refer their family members and things like that. But apart from that, do you actually go and find cold call people, or people that you don't know? How do you expand your business?
There are people doing cold calls. For me, when I will start this business, I was alone. Until today, there are 400 people.
Right.
Okay. I do try giving out leaflets in Pasar Pagi. Okay.
You did?
I did. I went to the temples events, the Gao Wang Ye,
Wow.
nine
Wow.
emperors prayer.
Yes.
I went there for 9 days. I was standing there for 9 days and giving out flyers from morning till night, and I get only
Amazing.
one business. I got one lead from there. The uncle supported me because he said every morning I came and pray, I saw you, so I give you a chance. So he bought
Wow.
the whole packages for me. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is the leads, and sometimes we do have shopping malls events, but nowadays shopping malls already ban our activities
Yeah,
because
activities.
there are a lot of complaints from the customers that
Right.
they are
I can
pantang
imagine. Yes.
about this. Okay, and we do get business from social media. Most of if you are a senior life planner, life managing director in this industry, mainly we get referrals from clients and existing clients and friends.
Right. Right.
This is our main business.
Right. Yeah. I guess a lot will be through referral. Um, there's a few people that want to say hello to you, especially Dave. I think.
Yeah.
Cindy Koo, remember her?
Yeah,
Okay. Alex and Cindy say
Yeah,
hello.
hello,
Hi. Hi.
hello.
Who else? Hi, Cindy Wong, my friend. Melissa, I'm not sure if you've met Melissa. Hi, Darren. Oh, there's a Kevin that says wonderful leadership, Dave.
Thank you.
Now, this is a very interesting question that came in from Zabidi de Costa. Are there any instances where your agents or employees have been faced with spiritual disturbance? For the lack of better, what are the protective measures involved?
So far we have not encountered this
This kind of experience.
This kind of experience in our past 7 years experience.
Right.
I think most of the time the spiritual things doesn't happen to what we see from the movies. We
Oh,
see,
okay.
yeah, maybe we have seen a lot of movies. Then we have a perception that we will get into this kind of situation, but
I hope
so
Cindy
far-
Wong is watching. Our
Cindy
friend
Wong.
Cindy Wong from the Netherlands. I hope she's watching. Listen to this.
And it doesn't happen to us. Yeah, my mom used to ask me to take shower with the flowers to get rid of the bad spirits, bad you call that
Negative
negative
energy.
energies from you. But after a while, I told her if I do that every day, my skin will be peeling off.
Flowers will be extinct.
And flowers is expensive.
Yes.
You have to buy every day
Yes, yes.
fresh flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have not experienced any supernatural. I guess
No.
it's something that if you believe in it, right?
Yeah.
And people want to see what they want to see. I guess sometimes.
Okay, because we are doing something good, we are helping the family members with their funerals.
True.
We are helping them to go through with the grief. So the spirit doesn't come after us. Spirit only go after those who have done bad things to them.
Agree. Totally agree. Do you have any fear in handling the services?
I think at the beginning, all the agents are actually a little bit of fear, include me as well.
Okay.
So, but the things that it comes to, it's about responsibility lah. I think when we come to like my decisions, then when the whole family, because they when they happen this kind of case, that they have don't know what to do.
Yes.
So don't know what to
exactly, yes.
do, then they need maybe your guidance. So it comes to our responsibility. So we don't think we don't need to be fear. So we have to be like professional to guide them. The first step what to do, second step what to do, the step what to do. So they know they go through this kind of 3 days, 2 night. Then after that it will be better.
When you
So they know
focus on
that,
your job, all these things
things will
doesn't
be-
come to your mind.
yeah.
The
Mm,
fears and
right.
superstitious.
Mm.
So it's only
So there is like a purpose. You have
It's
a
a
purpose,
purpose.
and because family is going through a
Tough.
sad situation,
yeah,
so
everyone
I
is
guess
relying on you.
yeah, then you know that you have to stay strong
Yes.
for them, right? So I guess it's true. You stay positive. All these negative things just doesn't come to you, right?
Yes.
So you basically now, how do you keep yourself positive? How do you keep yourself motivated? I mean, just now we had a little conversation before the show, and Dave was sharing that they do feel the sadness and they do cry when they have when they see that when they handle this services and things like that, right? So how do you get out of it?
During the wake procession, usually we will cry together with the family members. But nowadays, we know the tricks is to walk away, to avoid uh, attending the wake procession. So this help us. We just take it as a job. Uh, yeah, not too personally. And of course, the company provide us counselors that we can see them from time to time to talk to them if we need help.
Oh, okay. So these are professional counselors that you
Yes.
can speak to
Yes.
when you feel like you just can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Because we know that from our previous job, we know that sometimes when we handle all this medical evacuation, it's very sad when you see that a situation doesn't go as per plan, right? So sometimes you go home and you just feel really down about it. But it's good to know that the company actually provides the professional help to support people like you, because I think it's very important to be
Yeah.
able to speak to somebody about it professionally, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But may I explain a bit? And I think we also need to take care of family, because when it comes to like let's say the funeral procession, okay, they cry also because we are human. We're human. We
Right.
also got emotional.
Correct.
So include me as well. So what we can do, okay, give them a hug. Okay, it's okay. So everything is we have to back to normal.
It reminds us to go back to our family members,
Yes.
and we have to really appreciate and spend time with them.
Okay, correct.
Yeah, this is what we can do to release our stress at work.
So this job brings out that human in you as well, right?
Yes.
So it's very different with insurance.
One question from Vivian Xiao. Roughly how much for a funeral will cost?
A funeral will cost around 15,000 onwards, and 15,000 onwards for a simple
cremation.
cremation.
Simple cremation. Depending of religion as well. Yeah.
Sorry, I need my reading glasses ready. Cannot avoid it. Kumansin asks, in the future, can Nirvana include the fur kit in the human package as
We
well?
already have
Can.
it.
I believe they have.
Mm, mm,
We already
Cindy, I
have.
believe they have.
We have it in Semenyih.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you share with us a bit more? Because Cindy and myself, we are all fur parents. Yeah.
We
lovers.
have burial plots and columbarium for pets in our Semenyih site. This is the one and only one in Malaysia now.
Mm.
Other than that, we don't have other sites, only in Semenyih.
I understand that service is quite popular. I spoke to somebody and said that service is quite popular, right?
Yeah, it's almost like 80% sold out.
Wow, these are plots.
Plots and
Cremation as well.
and
Wow.
compartments.
And then you do the whole service.
We do the whole service. We will groom them. We put them in the proper casket and we cremate them or we bury them.
Okay. Right. A question from Michael. So typical of Michael to ask questions like this, right? I mean, he's actually a recruitment person,
Okay.
right? During recruiting your agents, how would you share the benefit of working with Nirvana? Maybe he's trying to ask you to engage his service.
Okay, usually those who came into our industry, they feel that they want to. Of course, we will talk to them the remuneration. Okay, we'll share with them how they can earn extra incomes or all this. This will be the first step of to attract them to come in. But down the road, they will get to love this job if they really like the job of caring people and provide a good service and the responsibility. So this will give them a long terms. This will help them in their career.
Okay, our industry not like insurance. We don't need take exam to get the agents.
Okay.
So it's quite maybe easy, but the thing is that I think what they say is the remuneration package to the agents quite attractive.
Okay. But there's no basic pay.
Yes,
right?
Basic
yes,
pay.
yes, yes.
Okay. Right. But of course, you have to make sure the team is professional. I think that's
Yes.
just because if you say there's no exam, you don't have to pass any exam and things like
You
that.
get all sorts
I
of
guess,
people.
Yeah, you need to really keep the team to be professional. Right?
Yes.
This is serious business.
Yes.
In my terms.
We,
right?
we believe in the law of attractions. When you
That's
are
true.
yeah,
Yes.
so you have to create a culture. You have to create a working environment for them to be who you are.
Yeah, the good people meet the good people,
Yes.
right? Yes.
And also Iconik. It's
Thank
really
you.
lifestyle of office. Then we bring a lot of agents come in. They're very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great.
seriously.
Yes.
They love the coffee here.
Okay, coffee here.
Thank you.
So why we become more agents because of this office?
Right. I can see the
Yes,
energy.
yes.
I can see the energy, and it has also changed my perception about the funeral services as well. I mean, you have a logo of Nirvana in the Iconik board, and I do have people who come in and doing viewing, and then they look at the board and say, "Oh, got Nirvana here." so I have basically trained myself, and I could actually tell them that look, it's not there's no co-working space to be doing funeral services in co-working space, right? No way. But
I
these
think
are
we're the first one.
Nirvana agents who basically sells their services to the customers. So it's different, right? Yeah. Okay, any more questions here? Michael said, thank you for the update as I also want to enhance more experience from different sectors. Thank you, Michael.
Welcome, Michael, to our team.
Welcome.
Yeah, Michael, maybe the next training you can actually join them already. and you're very good at recruiting, so I think Dave will really appreciate your help on the recruitment and things like that, right? Okay, what else do we have? Do you have any I mean, like you say, you go out with friends, you always you end up talking about different cases and things like that. Is there a particular case that is really close to you that you want to share how you handle without giving all the details of the family? Maybe you want to share some of the
Okay.
one particular case.
One particular case is it happens to a client who is traveling and working in overseas when the mother passed on. So he called me during midnight, and I pick up the phone. He told me that he has to postpone the funeral 1 week later. So for him to come back, he can't get any tickets to be back. So I during this 1 week, the sisters, I was dealing with the sister, uh, they were like crying and really helpless. They want us to guide them what to do. I give her a task in a day. First day, I asked her to go shop for a necklace for the mom, because mom has a post-mortem. There will be a cut on the throat all the way down to the belly buttons. So I asked her to go and shop for a necklace to cover up the wound. The second day, I give her another task to choose the songs that she wants to play during the funerals. Another task for another day is to choose the most beautiful photos of her mother. So I give her 7 tasks
Okay.
to go through this period of time.
All right.
And when the brother came back from overseas, the first thing is he gave me a hug. He said, "Thanks, Dave. You really helped us a lot." He gone. What I can't remember. What he said. Something like, "You really did what you told me before. What you promised me, you already did. You really did it, and I appreciate it. And I become good friends with them now."
It's like 你有盡到你嘅責
責任。
任啦
Yes.
right? Okay.
So until now, we still keep in touch, and the sister become one of our agents
Oh, okay.
because she sees the warmth and the care, the love that we give to them.
Right. So the objective of you asking the sister to go and do different tasks was actually to distract her sadness
Yes.
and things like that.
Yes.
Okay, very thoughtful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe I share one experience as well. I think he remember. Okay. My friend passed away, say last year. So I told should I
Sorry
take the
about that.
case, because I very emotional people. So
Okay.
if I take this kind of case, I cannot handle it. So I go, hey, should I go? So because if let's say he told me, hey, if you not handling, who can handle? Because you know what he likes. So that's why I take this
I'm
job.
just gonna switch to Cantonese a bit because I think I can relate better with on this. So, but 呢個人係你自己嘅朋友嚟嘅，wouldn't it be very tough to
Very
handle
tough
你自己嘅朋友嘅 case 咧？
其實會嘅，咩 because 你知道佢中意啲乜嘢，但係如果今日你係一個即係我 handle 呢個 case 嘅時候，你覺得死啊，我要點樣做得好完美，你又唔可以喊，你喊嘅話你就帶情緒。It bring emotion to the case, so it's not professional anymore. So that's why when you handle, I told myself, okay, like what I say. So if I want to do, because 如果你唔做嘅話，邊個會做？ So that's why I take over the case lah. Okay, then also the challenge part is MCO. I remember it's July 1st, so everyone we cannot cross over in the state. So I think he from other state, then he passed away in KL. I very remember on that day. So we know the family 你唔可以 cross
佢唔係
over。
KL 人啦。
Yes， 咁有好多嘅嗰啲challenges。 Then family is no problem because you limit 10 people in the parlor, so include family. Then he got a lot of friends， 我哋好多 friends 嘅，咁佢哋又唔可以嚟喎，咁咪點樣？又係 limit 嗰啲 person 咯，所以佢哋愛嚟。So we have to get some permit for them， 跟住就其實我係忍住嘅，我係忍住要睇到佢哋喊，我又唔可以喊。跟住佢中意食咩嘢嘅時候，我覺得呢個我記得佢中意係食呢樣嘢，大家都俾好多意見。So we prepare a lot of foods，prepare a lot of things he likes。Okay，even though 我記得佢
display his collection of shoes and
係
clothing.
啊，係啊，係啊，呢啲嘢。So that I think this is the things that we can do，因為雖然係我哋嘅 friends 啊，我哋嘅 friend，但係我哋做得好好，佢哋知道，我哋先知道係中意咩。So
Right.
if other people 佢哋唔可以做到，
去 handle
其他 到，
冇咁
Okay,
personal.
okay.
係咯。So I think why 我哋喺呢個行業會咁耐，because they see us very different， very humans 啊。
Yeah, I think the
very
human
human.
touch is
係啊。
very important.
係啊。
I think, I mean, in the situation of a friend, you really gave your friend that perfect send off.
Yes, 係啊，係啊，係啊，係啊。
Okay. I guess in any family as well, everybody wants to give the best
Correct.
send off to their family. So people like you really will make a difference. So you mentioned about during MCO and things like that. There was one question that I wanted to ask you was that I think during the COVID, it was a very, very tough time for everybody, right? Especially for you guys as well. I remember
true.
Dave was telling me it's like non-stop. You have to handle funeral services and things like that, and family members cannot attend the funeral, which is very tough. I mean, for especially Chinese families, really, really tough. How did you handle? I remember seeing you doing a bit of a Zoom thing, right? So how did you handle that?
Okay, from collecting the body on time, we have to get someone to go into the mortuary and do a video conferencing with the family members to make sure that this is the right body that we are collecting. This is the first part.
Oh, that's so tough for the
That's
family.
so tough. Second part, they have to sign authorization letter for me to handle the whole event for them on behalf, because the whole family member, they were being quarantined during that time. They were suspect COVID as well.
Right.
So I have to choose the plot. I have to decide everything,
okay.
the tomb design, everything on behalf for them. And then during the funeral, I just take the live camera, live chat and show it to them. This is how they can't even have the funeral procession, only straight from the hospital mortuary straight to burial plot.
Oh, okay. No
ceremony. No.
Wow.
Not allowed.
Wow. Okay. This is a job that really requires a lot of dedication.
Yes.
Right? It's like no specific working time, right?
True, 24/7.
幾時 call 到你就要
係幾時都
要
要
call 到
ready.
we are ready 咯。
I remember. I think 2 weeks ago you were having a training here, and then 1 minute you were having the training. Then after that I saw
Pick up
you
a call.
pick up the bags and say 我要走啦，我有
走啦。
我有 case So that kind of dedication, it really takes a lot. It really takes a lot. Kudos to you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
And coming back when you decided to go into this field, how did your parents reacted, right? So Dave, I mean, I've met your parents, wonderful people. If they are watching, hello, auntie, uncle. And yeah, what was their reaction?
Their reaction is like 讀咁多書，有一份咁好嘅工作，你唔做，走去做 funeral，你係咪有啲咁嘅
傻地啊，傻傻地
咗
Okay.
So until 佢而家睇到我做到比較有成就 ，so 佢哋覺得 they leave it to me, they have agree, even though they recruit agents for me as well. Those who came to our
family
house,
involvement now.
their family business. I recruit my dad, my mom. They're my agents.
Okay.
Yeah, they will recruit those who came to our house to do servicing, aircon servicing, to install grill, to do the renovation. Yeah, they will recruit them for me. They will ask. Or sometimes they rented out their house. They will recruit the property agent to become my agents.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting.
Same 咯，same. My mom is a very 即係講傳統啊，very traditional woman. So 喂， 做咩嘢你做一樣特吉利是啊，所以特吉利是，所以有時候 same university student 點解你讀咁樣書嚟做呢樣嘢？讀設計，then you have a very good job. Why the reason? So she doesn't allow. In fact, then 我講冇所謂啊，唔會阻止我去做啦。So that's why. But I talk to my sister. My sister is one of my best supporter. Ken， 你可以做嘅其實 because my sister is insurance agent. She know the concept. She know pre-plan is a must. That's why she introduced some client to me.
Okay.
So that's why I build up some client from there. Then when I become agency manager, then my mom changed, her mind.
Now, his mom and sister all
agents
as well.
All agents.
The whole family. 冚家富貴。
係啊
A big family business already, right? Okay, Debbie Lai is also dialed in. You know Debbie, right? Yes. Okay, Debbie. Thanks for dialing in, Debbie. Another question from Australia. Do you get requests for bespoke service like custom-made coffin, marching band, limousines, and things? I think marching bands you get.
Right?
Marching bands, limousines are not a big issue, but for the custom-made, we don't really have time to do it. Okay. We only have 3 to 5 days to do the funeral because
so it's not like event management.
Yeah, it's not like event management. You don't have time to plan unless you plan in advance. You write down.
There would be some people who knows that their time is up, right?
Yes.
And they may have a certain wish and certain request.
Yes,
right?
yes. Then we'll write it down. We'll make sure that we deliver during the funeral. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And your good friend Jean Yap. Hi, Jean.
Hello, Jean.
Thanks for dialing in. She wants to know if really family member cannot afford the funeral cost, what do they do?
If really cannot afford the funeral, they can come to our Nirvana. We actually do charities as well, but we need some proof and you need to meet some criteria in order to get the free funeral service. We do have this. Okay. So you can contact us if you really have the issue.
The hotline to contact us to assess some criteria.
Which is only fair.
Yes.
Okay. So it's good to know that your company Nirvana has got this kind of support services for people who really cannot afford. So I guess it's good to pre-plan so that you don't have a situation where you can't afford, right?
If you do a pre-plan, you can go for installments, 0 interest, so you can make sure that you can afford your packages.
People that buy these services packages from you, I'm just curious. Do you get more young people, or do you get people who are a bit more matured who would come to you and say, I want to buy this kind of package?
When I joined in that time, those who bought the packages will be in their 40s and they will plan for their parents. But nowadays, the trend has gone younger, in their 30s. Since COVID, we have young.
Okay.
The crowd, now we are targeting 30s, 35 and above markets.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have designs of urn compartments for youngsters, for free thinkers, for them to accept this kind of pre-planning.
Actually, our data surprisingly 30 plus to 50. 60%
買個 service
買俾你哋自己，係買俾你
parents
also, if parents pre-plan also themselves also want to
Okay.
pre-plan as well together lah. So that's why our data surprisingly is 30 to 50 the age. So
thanks to people like you,
correct.
services from Nirvana that has really changed this whole perception of it's like those days don't even talk about it, don't even mention the word, right? So now things is very different. Yeah, so times has definitely have changed, right?
Okay.
And talking about time, and I think we are almost an hour already. As usual, every time we start a program, we always say, 有冇咁多嘢講啊? Are we going to be able to sit here for an hour and things like that? But as usual, the chat has always been very interesting, and today especially, I find it very it's a very interesting topic, a very useful topic, and your sharing has been really beneficial. I think a lot of people have benefited from all this sharing. And if anybody who wants to know more about the services, I guess you can contact with Dave and Daniel. They are they can be contacted in the Facebook. You guys
Yes.
both have Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram. You're very popular in the
Yeah.
social media world. Or if you want to, you can always contact myself at Iconik, and I'm happy to basically connect everybody. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
guys.
Sharon.
Thank you so much. You guys has been fantastic. Thank you everybody who have joined us. Thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. And do continue to watch our space. This is the Iconik and Friends is actually a 6-part mini series. So we are 2 of 6 today. 4 more to go. So the next one will be about movie making. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks ahead. So watch our space, and we shall update you on the next event. So any last words from the gentleman? Anything that you want to share with your friends out there?
Prepare now and before you regret.
Yes, prepare you have to do. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Bye-bye. Have a
Bye.
good evening, everybody. We all here